it wasn't just the time during the Olympics that kind of transformed probably us as athletes. That experience with the crowd was very different from anything we'd had before. But I think none of us predicted the aftermath either. I know the first time Anna and I experienced it was after we'd won the gold. 3-4 days later we walked into the Olympic Park, and you know, as rowers we're used to not being recognised, we just kind of go about our racing and we don't really expect anything more than that. And you know, our friends and family support us, but beyond that we don't have any expectations really. We walked into the Olympic Park very naively, and within about 20-30 metres got absolutely mobbed by people coming up and taking photos and having autographed, and some people were in tears. And I genuinely wondered if they thought they might have got it wrong. I didn't know who they thought we were, and they just said, and we watched it on the big screens, we watched it on all around the venues. You know, all the gold medals were shown around. You know, the announcement went over the underground in London. They were just, the whole nation felt part of it, and I think from that day on I realised just how much Great Britain had fallen in love with those 2012 Olympics, and I'd watched it, millions watched it. And therefore I think all our profiles changed to some extent. You know, I've got a gold post box now, I was on a stamp, all these incredible things. We did these incredible parades through all the major cities in the country, and I think what's lovely is being recognised for something that was universally loved. You know, nobody comes up and kind of goes, oh, didn't like that, didn't like what you did there. Everyone not just acknowledges the kind of result that we won as athletes, but acknowledges what an amazing summer it was. People talk about it. People got a little bit misty-eyed and have these incredible personal memories of, you know, what they did with their families, or what they did with their schools, or what they did with their friends, or the events they watched, or the events they witnessed firsthand. And it is so special to be part of that. I still get surprised. I still get surprised when, you know, taxi drivers or bus drivers or people in shops start talking about it again, because they recognise me. And I think the weirdest thing is probably for my family, because I was at the theatre a few weeks ago with my mum, and I was just coming through, we were going for the second act or something, and these two women on the side were going, do you think that's Katherine Grainger? And my mum was just like, well yes it is, I know, I'm her mother. And she still finds it very weird to think her daughter might be recognised. It's not something any of us ever expected, but it's always done in a lovely way, very, very lovely sort of British kind of proud of you way. And wasn't it a great summer? And it will always be a great summer.